Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all ready to make fun of fuck. Hey, y'all ready to make fun of Ayn Rand? I know I am. Then it's not gonna be that hard. Alright, before we get to the real meaty stuff, I'd just like to say Ayn Rand's face looks like a really bad Halloween mask that you'd buy from some third-rate Halloween store. Do they even have those? I don't know. But it's horrifying. It's absolutely god-awful. Here's a picture.
Capitalism.
Alright, now the first real reason to hate Ayn Rand is, she's a racist. Roll clip.
If you mean whose side should one be on, Israel or the Arabs, I would certainly say Israel because it's the advanced, technological, civilized, commits a group of almost totally primitive savages who have not changed for years and who are racist and who resent Israel because it's bringing industry and intelligence and modern technology into their stagnation.
Sure sounds like racism to me.
John, say something funny.
You say something funny. Alright, another important thing to note about Ayn Rand, the one reasonable thing she has to her name is that she's an atheist. She doesn't believe in God or any other religion. But she completely discredits that because she supports the Zionist movement in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The only reason you could possibly defend supporting the Zionist movement now, after the flotilla incident and others like it, is religious reasons. She's an atheist. What the hell? Alright, another point. The Ayn Rand Institute. That's a fun one. More like a cult than an institution of any kind. And here's why. I have a friend named Jeff. He's in a couple other videos. And he has English with Miss Donovan. Miss Donovan contacted the Ayn Rand Institute to secure some free copies of, what was it? Anthem. Right. But they sent the copies, but they didn't stop there. They also sent other books, and pamphlets, and letters, and other propagandistic material in order to secure the students for the Ayn Rand method of thought. Yeah, sounds like a cult to me. Let me tell you what, Let me tell you about William Edward Hickman. William Edward Hickman was an American killer responsible for the kidnapping, dismemberment, and killing of Marion Parker, 12 years old, in 1928. The Los Angeles Times referred to Hickman's actions as the most horrible crime of the 1920s. Essentially, he kidnapped the girl from her father, and wanted $1,500 in gold certificates, and the man sent the money, and he gave the man the torn open and torn apart body with a towel stuffed inside, which they later found his fingerprints on and matched it to him, thus arresting him. He pled not guilty by reason of insanity and was not found to be insane and was hanged the following year. Now let me tell you what Ayn Rand thinks of Mr. Hickman. In 1928, Ayn Rand began planning a novel called The Little Street, whose hero was based on Hickman. The novel was never finished, but Rand wrote notes for it, which were published after her death in the book of Journals of Ayn Rand. Rand wanted her hero of the novel to be a Hickman with purpose, and without the degeneracy. Which, really, when I look at Hickman, all I see is degeneracy, so I don't know what she was talking about. Rand's... whatever. Alright, now I know Ayn Rand isn't a libertarian. Yeah, she's certainly not a liberal. But the Tea Party people seem to think a lot of her. With their Read Atlas Shrugs and Who is John Galtz. I don't know, maybe I'll make a video on the teabaggers later, but not right now. Alright, one of Ayn Rand's most famous quotes is, "Selfishness is man's greatest virtue." And you know what? I agree with this one. I mean, just look at the meatpacking industry in the 1920s. I mean, sure, their meat might have been unsanitary, and occasional worker might have fallen into the grinder and been sold as lunch meat to a couple thousand kids in North America, but who cares? The factory workers made a couple extra bucks, and that is what is important. No, not at all. Oh, what, I already did this one? No, well, I'll just tell any objectivists to go fuck themselves. Go to hell! This is the outro.